Okay, welcome back to the Shady Maple development video part 3. I quite frankly, I've never done this before. I haven't done any developments, but I think this is the way I would do it. So to kind of recap what's going to happen here, I think you're going to be given a plat map right here with a bunch of lots, and you're going to need to create all the lots. And here's one right here, and then I guess there's going to be one next door over here, and this is going to be Sue's lot. You know, I don't know however it goes. And then Sam's going to have a lot over to the, oh God. And then Sam's going to have a lot over to the side. And so you're going to have all these lots. You're going to have 20 lots. I don't know how many lots you're going to have. And then everybody's going to get their own little lot. And if it was me, I would take my entire site plan, and I would rotate the site plan so that the front property line was parallel to the bottom of my page, assuming the front of the house is going to face the bottom of my page. So, you know, whoever's across the street, theirs is going to be, I'm zooming it out when I should be zooming it in. Oh, God, I hate, sorry, guys. So I think some people are at Control-C, Control-V. The people across the street that are doing their house, they're going to spin it around like this, however it is, and they're going to build their house so the front of the house faces the bottom of the page. Did I do that? Yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. Now, I want to say this real quick. That's the way I do my site plans. Now, there is another way that you can you actually sort of make a CAD detail of your site, and so I guess even though north is the house faces west, you could build your house so the front of the house is facing the bottom of your page, which is what I like. But if you insist on having the site plan so north is up, there's a detail, and I don't know how to do it. I think I played around with it once or twice, but I didn't get into it. Where you can essentially have a live site plan where the site plan is actually rotated from your model in plan view. Now, the reason why I didn't get into that, and I could be wrong on this, and that is because when I do my site plans, because I use the MRLS and all that other stuff, you'll notice, you should be able to notice this, 9, turn this off, you should be able to see my roof eaves. And I don't think on that CAD detail, that's an option of doing it the other way that I don't do, I don't think they show the roofs, and so you could see on mine. And I don't think the sidewalks are live. I think essentially it just, hang on. I think essentially it just shows the footprint of the house, and you got to come back later in and put CAD to show the sidewalks and the driveways and stuff. I think that's the way it works, and so I never got into it. I didn't like that. Because my whole thing is live. You know, this concrete patio right here, that's live. That's really a concrete patio, and it's just showing up on my site plan. This is my roof eave. It shows up on the site plan. It should be dashed. I don't know why it's not dashed. Ain't that weird? I don't know why it's not dashed. I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Okay, so that's why I think everybody should rotate their site to fit what they're going to be doing. And then hang on. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to pull up this right here. I'll show you something. I think it's taking a while to open because of some of my yeah. So just so you know, I got 2 symbols right here. This symbol has everything in it. The one on the left has everything in it. So if I come over here to Surface Delete tool, let's just see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Ain't that interesting? I can't even oh, there. Yeah, see? Now I can Oh, yeah, to get rid of this roof plane here. I'm using the surface delete tool, if you know what that is. And now if you come over to this roof right here, on this smaller symbol thing, isn't that weird? It's like there's two roofs or something. Yeah, oh, yeah. See, I didn't get rid of my cabinets, but I got rid of my fixtures. Yeah, you can see there's less information on this one here because if you look in the kitchen right there, I don't have a range because I got rid of the range. But over here, I have the range, so it's a more detailed model over here. I got the range over there, so I was just using the surface delete tool. And then what's sort of neat then is you can come over here and let's do this. Oh, yeah, sorry guys. You can start painting. You can take your friend's model and you can start painting it. Colors, color palettes. How about blue? Maybe you want this house. Okay. You want this house to be blue. Let's see what happens. You think it's going to paint just that house blue or all the houses? No, just that house. Now you got a blue house there. And then you can come over here and I'm just goofing around. I don't have anything else to say. I gotta tell you, this is really sad how long this takes for me to do anything. Where's my materials? Right there. Oh yeah, roofing. Roofing. Shakes and whatever. Shakes and sing. Oh no, I want tile. I want a tile roof. And if I want to put a tile roof right, I don't know, put a tile roof right. Uh, you think this will? You think this will paint all this roof, all these roofs right here? Yeah. Oh, now that's kind of cool, isn't it? Now if I paint this one, and I had object painted, right? Now if I go to component, let's see if I just paint one roof material. These are all symbols. Okay, it painted everything. Oh, because it's a symbol. Because if I come over here and I paint this roof right here, this color, no, that's not right. Hang on a second. Remember, these are symbols. So it's going to paint that entire roof that color. Now, if I come over to my model, remember this is my real house component. I bet it only paints one roof plane that color. Yeah, not surprising. And if I come over here to colors, this is kind of cool. You can really, everybody can kind of come up with their own little motif. How about this one? Component. That's a green or brown. Let's paint this one green. I'm goofing around. Paint divine. How about divine? Yeah. How about this color? I don't know what the color that is. Yeah. So you'd start getting carried away with colors and stuff. And you can see that I stretched this road out. So let's auto-generate roads, and let's see if they get fixed, because you can see that, yes. Let's see if it gets fixed. Oh, one other thing I wanted to point out to you. You got to decide on, yeah, there's my, ain't that interesting. Delete that. Let's see if that fixes it. I did a video on these driveways and stuff. When you do a driveway like this, I'll tell you right now. Don't put the flare in. Don't put the flare in yet. Timer done. Don't put the flare in. And take this driveway right here. Don't put the flare in. Build your sidewalks, then put the flare in. If you build the sidewalks first, then put the flare in, you don't get that gap that you see right there. You got what I'm saying? Okay, now supposedly that's what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to fix all my roads, and the sidewalks are going to go up right up to the driveway. Okay. Yep. See, now select your driveways, open them up, and now give them a flare of, I don't know, whatever flare you want, 36 inches. And now you should see a nice little flare there. And you know, when I built these models, see how that worked out pretty good. Notice that I didn't give these houses the driveways and stuff because it's a symbol, and I don't want to bring that driveway in as a symbol because I want it just won't work with this. So what I just do is I just come over here in terrain driveway, straight driveway, and then I put a driveway in like, let's see if I can do this right. Yeah. So the driveway is sort of separate from the symbol. So all you guys can create your own driveways for your friend's house. Now, one thing that I could have done, and I probably should have done, and that is, you see this patio in the back here? This is my house. See that patio in the back? The model, the symbols that I brought in don't have the patios in the back. Believe me, they don't. They're somewhere. They don't. And what I should have done is I should have put this patio on, let's see where I put it, line style, just so you know. Yeah, see, roads and sidewalks, that's a default. When I put a patio in, that's where it goes, which is the same layer as my driveway. But look at this. I really have another layer called road, sidewalks, patio back, which to me it means it's on a different layer than the driveway. So when I made the symbol, I could have kept this layer on, but turned the driveway or the roads and sidewalks off. And so all these symbol houses would have gotten the patio. They just wouldn't have gotten the driveway. And that way, you get most of the stuff in there. But you really, to make the connection for the driveway between the road in this house, road in this model to the symbols, you just need to make your own driveway in your own plan. It won't come in as a symbol. It shouldn't. It won't fit well. And one other advantage of putting, look, when I do an as-built of a house, I know where that sidewalk is. I mean, that patio is in relationship to the house. But sometimes I don't know where the house is in relationship to the curb. So I want to be able to move the house closer to the curb or further away from the curb. And I don't want the road to move. But I do want that patio to move. So I really have an anno set here called, I think this is it. Anno set called Move Property Line, which triggers a layer set called Move Property Line, which if you look at the layer set that I've used for that, it locks things associated with, what does it lock? I'll tell you in a second. I should know. It locks all the roofs and stuff. What it doesn't lock is it doesn't lock my driveway and it doesn't lock my property lines. The floating stuff, the stuff. Look, this street and this street. When I did this thing. Oh, okay. I'll show you how it works. Look, move property line. So some things have been locked automatically, right? So just to give you an idea what's happened. Now I select that. What did I select? Delete it. And what stayed? See that? The house itself. Oh, the patio didn't stay. Control Z. If that patio had been on the road's patio back, which I know would have been a locked layer, then that patio would have stayed right there. That patio would have stayed right there that I talked to you about. But see, when I measure this house, I know all this stuff is right. What I don't sometimes know is right is the relationship of the property line to the house itself. So I want to be able to move the property line and the associated street in relationship to the house. That's all I'm getting at. And I'm done. I think I sort of covered it. Hopefully that was helpful to you and Dave and everybody else. That's the end.